You've probably heard about the IT band before. It's usually blamed for a lot of issues when actually it's doing its job by taking over the work that other muscles that are failing to do their jobs do. The IT band isn't really even a muscle at all. It's actually fascia or connective tissue, which is tissue that sort of holds all of your muscles together and helps connect them for movement. The fascia in the IT band actually forms after we're born with how we learn to crawl, to walk, to run. It starts to thicken over time and creates that band. The IT band tissue runs from your hip bone down to your shin bone, connecting on the outside of the knee. It also attaches to your glute max and your outer hip muscle called the TFL. If you have pain on the outside of your knee, you are going to probably want to address the IT band by doing this rolling technique. But if you have knee pain just generally in your knee, you probably need to address other muscles around it, like the quads and the hips. Equipment that you would want to use is just, again, a regular smooth-sided foam roller, or you might use one of the ones that has a multi-pattern design but still is flat on the sides. Usually people don't want to add more pressure than that to the IT band. This technique is actually going to be very similar to the one that we did for rolling the outer lower leg. So you are starting in a side plank position with your elbow directly underneath your shoulder. And we're working in two segments, again from the knee halfway up and then halfway up to the side of the hip. So you're starting with the roller just above your knee. You can place that foot in front of you for extra support. And just like all the others, we're rolling 1 inch per second, nice and slow, pausing on any pain points, holding for 30 seconds. I'm going back and forth each segment 3 or 4 times. And you're going to be stopping right when you feel like you're getting up to your hip bone, because we're actually going to do the side of the hip in another video. And the second part to this technique is doing the bending and extending. So much like when you did the front of your quad, you're going to do the same thing on the side. So you're placing the roller about midway and you're bending and extending that leg about 4 times. And that's it for the IT band. It's pretty simple, straightforward. It's really similar to all the ones that we've already done. The next one that we're gonna do is hamstrings and the hip adductors, which is gonna be your inner hip. And then after that, we'll get into the outer hips and the glute.